Hey everybody, Draconic Afterlife here, continuing some Doom Eternal. Now, in the last one, we blew a big fucking hole in Mars, and the next one, we're going to Sentinel Prime. Is there... Nope, no thing on Sentinel Prime. Shit. Oh well. There was one, but I guess when I hit continue last time I forgot to read it. Wait, what? Where's the... Oh, let's see if that does it. Okay, there it is. Rip and tear. Nice. Maker statues.
Welcome home, Great Slayer.
You are creepy. Alert the priest. Is my visor cracked? No, that's just the way it's shaped. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Man. Sentinel Prime. Eliminate de Grave. 2 points. 6. I haven't even attempted that one. 6. Nothing. Ooh, lore. Sentinel Prime. That's an epic image, man. What's that red on the right? Is that the moon? Is that supposed to be their moon or something? Anyway. The ancient arena is a holy place for the people of Argent D'Nur. Constructed in the earliest days of their history, this coliseum served as a proving ground for trial by combat. Historical records indicate that the Argenta did not jail their own kind. Rather, the prisoners and criminals were granted the right to earn their chance at regaining honor through victory in the arena. Oh. Those who succeeded were given a place to fight in the front lines of the Sentinel army to die in service to Argent D'Nur. Okay. This traditional use of the arena has subsided since the assimilation with the Dark Realm. The corrupted priests now allow more violent exchanges with armed captives pitted against demons for sport. The priests of the Order D continue to hold undisputed power in Argent D'Nur. Spilling the blood of the Argent Ascended class will result in the transgressor's banishment. Asylum amongst the Argenta will be denied to any who do not adhere to the rules of engagement. Well, something tells me that I'm about to be banished. What? Hold up. And make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay. Whoa.
We found him in the valley, just outside the castle walls. He was badly wounded and wearing this.
Hey. My helmet.
Guts. Huge guts. Kill them. Must kill them all.
He has fight in him yet.
In spite of his injuries.
Send him to the arena. Let him be judged like the others.
Ooh. The Slayer talks. He has a voice. It's not as bad as I thought they could have made it. History of the Sentinels. Translation from the Book of Kings. In the time of King Novak, as the Argenta secured peace and safety through dimensions across time and space, an outlander came to us. He was not of our world and spoke an ugly tongue. How he first took step upon our land was unknown. Sentinel scouts had found the Outlander bloodied, clawed, and near death, mumbling of impending doom and the forces of darkness. The scent of blood followed him, and the gore that stained his armor seemed not entirely his own. By our gentle law, the stranger would be judged in the Colosseum, where he would be given the chance of all who stray from the path to fight for his freedom. We knew not of this stranger. His mind seemed crippled with rage. He dressed in attire not suited for our lands and carried munition of arcane origin. We watched as his will overcame his injuries, and in the blood arena he proved his worth. The Outlander's technique was crude and brutal, but the determination in his charge echoed that of any true-born sentinel. His war cry echoed through the Colosseum, as did the sound of his fury, and the guards cheered his banner rip and tear. They shouted as the beast pushed beyond mortal wounds and certain death. Man, they made the Slayer sound awesome. He would be gifted no rank, no title. The survivors in the arena were provided only one reward, the right to earn an honorable death while spreading the blessings of the Makers to those in need. The Outlander's determination was witnessed, his ravings documented, and through the word of the Order, Deeg and the Khan Maker had him brought before her. She set her minions to learning his tongue, for with his ugly words he spoke of lands unseen, creatures born of fire, and a dark place unknown to the Queen and her caste. Yet another opportunity to expand the gift of the Makers to those in need. Okay. I mean, there he is wearing the original armor. I can't believe they actually gave the Slayer a voice. That's normally a no-no. The guy doesn't talk.
I offer you, O great powerful one, a sign of truce.
Yeah, that's not happening, bitch. Anything over here? Nope. Ooh, more. On the eve of the Black Star, the Dark Ones came from a world beneath our own, not through ship nor amphoral vessel, but through the fabric of dimensions. Out of swirling fiery gates came horned beasts from a timeless realm. First one, then many. Crashing waves of evil swelled from the obsidian forests of the Argentine overlands. The Alorm clans from eastern mountains fell first to the black hordes of devils, and the city of Telerum was slung under the weight of their charge. We sentinels rose to meet the beast with spear in hand, the might of the holy fleet striking back at the demons. But the dark gates from whence they came gave birth to still even greater hordes. A line of blood was drawn with the fallen of both sides, and the unholy wars began as the time of darkness came upon us. Yeah. Hey, that's the original artwork. Like the original demon art from like the first game. So, how did he get here, though? They found him in the Outlands, and then they put him in the arena, a complete stranger. Oh, wow. There's quite a bit of secrets on the way there. Really? Oh, it's all lore and one soup point. 1, 2, 3... Is this just one big boss fight? Because that bar, that demonic corruption bar, looks like a boss fight bar.
I know of what you have left behind. Go back to it then. Leave this crusade. You cannot save them. They have asked me for this, and so I give it to them. If you let the priest live, then I will return to you what the demons took from you so long ago. You need only turn back, and it will be yours again. All the pain you carry will be gone.
Tempting, but you cannot bribe the Slayer. I am a force of nature, and I will rip and tear. more lore. This is just going to be a lore-heavy video. Whoa. It's supposed to be an imp, I know that. Unlike enemies of the past, we could not contain the demons' emergence from the dark realm. Their weaponry was not conjured from machine steel, but from the essence of their very being. A dark magic not known to us in our many conquests. We had grown overconfident, our victory serving to dull our blade as we drank in the glory of our expanding empire. Lost. We knew not of how to prevail against this foe. The Maker gods stood perplexed, and our engineers and priests scrambled to find the advantage in battle we so desperately needed. Unknown to the enemy, we were pushed to the brink of defeat, and our gods stood with us as we worked to find the answer. The Order of the Deeg were the first to unlock the mystery of these foul creatures. The priests were able to capture several of the beasts and set about to identify the source of their power. It was then that the essence of the Dark Realm was discovered, not wholly unlike our own. This power was the life essence that flowed through their twisted form and powered their attacks. It could be harnessed to power our own weapons, giving the Argenta the chance to combat the demons on even footing. The priests believed that with the greater knowledge of the essence, we could discover its source and cut it off from the demons to strangle their armies from within, allowing us to regain the advantage we required for victory on the battlefield. The Conmaker gave blessing to our majesty and directed the priests to delve deeper into the mysteries of the scarlet elixir from the demonic realm. For she sought only to return balance to our universe. Proper assimilation was required as hell stood beyond her influence. After great effort, the priests discovered more than they had ever hoped for. They learned of the true nature of the demonic energy and how it could strengthen those skilled enough to harness its power. The energy coursed through the malformed bodies of our relentless enemy could be used to end life or to enhance it. The power to heal, to mend, immortality. Knowledge and enlightened faculties beyond our understanding with the demon's life force in the skilled hands of the sentinel priests. And under the righteous gaze of the Conmaker, our people would not only rise to victory over the unholy horde that clawed at our walls, we would move to a higher plateau of existence, ushering in a new era of military science and industrial healing. No sentinel would grow sick, no maker would need to suffer the transfiguration that they so feared. All would be risen, none could ever oppose our peaceful ways and threaten our world again. True balance over hell and its legions, over space and time, in this world and all others. We could dictate the order, united with the makers we would find peace eternal. Argent energy corrupts everything it touches. I don't know if that was such a good idea. More lore. Heavy lore in this episode. Then again, I think this might be on the shorter episode. Yay! They're talking about me, this one. The Conmaker demanded a tithe of the essence, and driven by her desire, the priests submitted themselves to her will. The Order of the Deeg took counsel with the king, speaking only of the spoiled lands sure to be found through the cleft in creation and the opportunity to purge the new invaders from Argent Danur. We took the war to their cursed land, pressing through the gates of wizardry. There was one among us who seemed to know the true nature of these foul demons. It was the Outlander, the stranger who had come to us from places unknown. He who had survived in the front lines far longer than any Sentinel-born prisoner had before. His passion for battle against the vile horde was evident, his lust for their destruction matching our own. Though Argentina remained a foreign land to him, his fervor caught the attention of inquisitors of these Sentinel guards, some whispering of a suspected allegiance he held in secret with the demons. Silencing the critics, King Novak deemed him a worthy of selection. The Signifiers brought a commission to our king, and it was decided that he be lifted from the common rabble. Though no arena-born prisoner had ever granted the honor, the Knight Sentinels broke tradition and deemed the Outlander worthy of training. A number of disciples grumbled and chaffed at the barbarian present in their ranks, but in the war with the demons, all opportunities for even the slightest advantage were to be considered. And as they witnessed a stranger spar with their hall masters, they found him undying, unrelenting compatriot. This man was an outsider, friend to none, and yet rose each time he was thrown to the dirt of the circle. Battered and bruised, his brow stained with blood, he rose with grim determination for the chance to face his enemies in armed combat once again. Time passed as the stranger was instructed in the codified matrices of their order. I did not say that right. The ancient lessons of battle and brotherhood taught to all sentinels. I could not talk. He could sense the opportunity before him. Soon, all of hell would feel his wrath once again. Satisfied that he would not be a detriment to their prowess, the Night Sentinels granted him his wish as they ventured through the hell gates with the stranger in tow. They knew no rest, fighting in the unnatural elements and training under the blood moon of night. The stranger suffered exhaustion, wounds, and sickness, but asked for no aid and was offered none. 3 times the Night Sentinels ventured into the gates and back, and upon every return the stranger strode more capable than before. His gait locked in step with the march of the Sentinels, and disciplined and now controlled lust for demon blood ever present. The passing of years and innumerable battles with the devils indentured the stranger to Argenta's mightiest warriors, and no longer did they come to send him as a new-blooded conscript. For to them he had become a brother in arms forged in war, an ally, and a weapon. Wow, they're really giving the Slayer some backstory, making him sound epic.
I pity the humans. I do. Theirs is a hard role to play. But I too have a world to save. Without their souls, there can be no hell energy, and the Argent will cease to flow. I cannot allow this to happen. You will not stand in the way of Urdak's progress. This is how it has always been done. It is not for you to deny us our chance at prosperity.
Not when my world is on the line, you bitch. Yep, it's one giant boss fight. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 points for this boss fight? Holy shit. What kind of monster boss fight is this gonna be? More backstory. No Slayer in this picture. As we warred with the beast, the Argenta society grew under the watchful eye of the Makers, and through the endless power of the Essence, while our generals were consumed with the unholy war, our culture was marked by a beautiful potion the enemies had provided us, the sweet elixir. It brought us immeasurable capacity and empowered us to reach farther into dimensions once thought to be beyond our grasp. Under the direction of our Maker, gods, and the engineering of our high priests, our weapons blazed and our war machines stormed. The throngs of the populace drank deeply from the wells of energy unveiled by the priests, but we of the Night Sentinels took no part in their abundance. Some among us whispered accusations and warnings against this manner of progress, but they were quelled, as it was not our role to dictate the future of our people, only to defend it. I mean, that's one way to look at it. Huh? Got a coin and an extra life. I'm sorry if you guys are getting tired of my voice. Oh wow. I killed the Titan. As the Black Star ascended to its zenith, King Novak sat restless on his throne as a howling darkness began to assemble just beyond the mountain rise to the east. The blight came upon us in droves, flooding forth from the Hell Gate with merciless fury. They brought with them a monstrous Titan, the Dreadnought, a beast to rival the stature and menace of even the mightiest Ancestral. The grotesque giant laid waste to all before him, crushing all in his path. This was a total demonic assault, striking at the heart of Argent D'Nur. As never before, how was it that the behemoth could pass through the demonic gate without warning? We would never know, though the Night Sentinels believed treason was at play. Caught off guard, the Sentinels scrambled late in defiance of the Titan and his horde, and with his coming, the holy city of Taras Nabad prepared for judgment. With the onslaught of the demons massed in with the sprawling shadow of the abhorrent fiend, the city shook to its foundations. None were spared, save those that fled north. The vile swarm ransacked our temples and palaces, burning our towers and feasting on the souls of our clergy. Yet the Night Sentinels rallied and held fast against the demons, though they were pushed back and corralled at the blood arena, as the dark of night descended and their swords remained potent, and shred the enemy multitude with abandon. Amidst the unyielding ranks of the Sentinels, when all other apprentices had fallen in battle, stood the Outlander. Rip and tear, he roared, ferocious in battle. The remaining conscripts of the arena stood in awe as they witnessed the beast who had once raged within their very cells, now armored alongside the shoulders of his Sentinel brethren. He had risen where none other had before, a true-born Sentinel fighter, the very best among them. But through the swarm fell before their assault, the Titan remained invincible, for none could tame the behemoth alone. In the hours before dawn, as the Night Sentinels weathered the relentless assault, the Outlander held his ground at the foot of the great wall in the northern bend of the castle. Seeing his unending vigor, Samar, Chancellor of the Mother God, hurried the Outlander away under the veil of secrecy, and for reasons unknown, submitted him to a rite untold. This was heresy, for Samar received no consent from the Khanmaker, nor did he receive her counsel. In the Chapel of Purity, the Outlander submitted himself to the divine machine. There, Samar Maker, the Sephirim known to us only as the aid to the Mother God, blessed the Outlander with fierce speed and power to match his will. It was the method by which this transfusion took place that was most uncertain to us, as we were of the knowledge that the Maker device bestowed onto the Argenta so many generations ago that was to be used by the priest only to find the impurity among us. How could it be that the device was meant to cull the Sentinel breed of its contaminants, could then be used to purify the Outlander's body, and give rise to the one who would lead us into battle henceforth? What rose from the holy coffin on that fateful day was not the impure abomination the Covenant warned us of. The hero within would come to be known only as the Great Slayer, the Time Walker, the warrior Khan whose fire sword would blaze forth a path for the just, and cut through the demonic horde with a vengeance that only a god-king could summon. He rose unbroken by the ritual, his eyes burning with Maker magic. He took the crucible in his hand, and wrath fire leapt forth from the blade, as only it will when held by a true Sentinel warrior king. In our darkest hour, the Slayer had been chosen, defying tradition, our most sacred laws, and the will of the great Khan herself. A stranger to our lands, had been blessed with celestial might. Damn it! So, I can see... I this is just epic, man.
I cannot stand by and watch as you put our future at risk. Earth will be consumed, and the energy will continue to flow. It is your people's survival against mine.
See, the thing is, Argent energy corrupts everything it touches, so by relying on the energy, you corrupted yourselves, you dumb bitch. Degrav. Pre-Argent energy, post-Argent energy. Degrav remains the most powerful of the Hell Priests among the people of Argent Dener, frequently visiting his ancient homeworld to lord over the populace. Arrogant and pompous, Grav calls for blood sport in the arena to entertain the fallen citizens of Sentinel Prime. Since the demonic invasion of Earth began, he has operated on the planet's surface along with his fellow Hell Priests to direct Hell's forces. But after the deaths of Dig Nilox and Dig Ranak, he has fled to the safety of the arena. It was Degrav who facilitated the torment and eventual betrayal of the Sentinel commander Valine, taking the keys to the Sculptor of Elements and opening the Vault of the Sleeping Wraths. The ancient creatures were abducted, transported to Hell, and tortured to siphon away their power. He used the heart of Valen's son to animate the icon of sin. A titan still spoke off in legend through Argent D'Nur. Well, that's a bit of a dick move. You're gonna die, man. Pinky. Alright, last one. The Gladiator. Oh, yee. This is gonna be a boss fight. Ah. In the years following the end of the Golden Age, competing factions of Argent D'Nur turned against one another. An insidious influence had beset itself upon the Sentinel people, corrupting its once-held sacred traditions. The Colosseum, once a place of honorable combat where prisoners of the Argenta were tested for the right to fight in the front lines of their army, had since become a place of blood sport, in violation of Sentinel law. The priests have encaged a demon there, a merciless executioner used to enact judgment of their own decree, the Gladiator. Wielding an accursed shield which entombs the tormented soul of its undying master, remains undefeated in battle, infamous for the many lives it has claimed. Yeah, I'll bet. That thing's pretty beast looking. And it's gonna die by my hand. I have come for that man's head, and I will have it. The guy on one knee.
You'll make a fine addition to the front lines, stranger.
The demons! They are everywhere. Must kill them all!
Dress his wounds and bring him to us. I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace.
Whoa.
If Sentinel holy blood is spilled on these grounds, you will lose all sovereignty here.
I don't care. I don't think he cares. I don't think the Slayer cares. You've become a demon. You're going to die. Alright, this is... Okay. Alright, so it's just like the Marauder. Gotta wait for... Okay, that didn't do nearly enough. I'm not doing a lot of damage. What the? Never mind, that's gonna take too long. Nope. Alright, stage 1 down. Come on. Oh. Take this. Smash! That's a hell of a fight.
This stops nothing. Earth will be consumed, regardless of what.
Oh! With the super shotgun, no less.
The portal is ready. We should leave immediately.
Doom guy give no fucks. Glory kills on heavy demons will now instantly charge a blood punch. Ooh. Doom guy gave no fucks. You fool, this changes no... With the super shotgun. That was actually a tricky boss fight. It was like a much bigger version of the Marauder that doesn't move as fast. I'm also sorry if you got tired of hearing my voice that entire time. What? Okay. Back to the ship we go then. Just gave no fucks. Just instantly was exiled in Vega. Portal is open. We should leave now. Back to the Fortress of Doom.
The Khan Maker has overloaded your systems. Vega has no control over it.
Yeah, I think she's mad.
If you had let the culling continue, the human race you fight to protect would have survived. Now I will resurrect the icon of sin. He will devour Earth and leave your home world in ruins. Life on your planet shall never return. And this will be yet another world you brought to extinction.
I brought.
This stronghold will now serve as your prison. With no power, you can do no more harm to our mission, and we may continue the work that must be done.
You do not know who you're talking to. This is what I do, lady. Oh, can I still interact with things? I can. Let's get the OG Doom music. Oh, Crucible.
She didn't know you had the demonic crucible. In the end, the very power source you sought to eradicate from Earth is not what will help you save it.
The mission on Sentinel Prime was a success. The demonic consumption of Earth has been stopped.
Only a Slayer's crucible blade can stop a Titan. You must get to the Sentinel city of Taras Nabal to retrieve your crucible before it is too late. Without it, the Titan cannot be stopped.
Setting the portal to Taras Nabal.
It was blue. Now with the Crucible, demonic Crucible, everything's red. Oh, this is epic. I have 4 Sentinel crystals. I'm gonna see if I can't do any more unlocks. Even though... Yeah, I think... What's up there? Huh? Oh, down there. I don't need any suits. What? I thought I had a key. There's 2 more Slayer gates? Open, open, open. They're all open, so... Oh, I went the wrong way. This is actually a bit more badass than the blue. I'm gonna be honest. Nope, that's the prison. Get that coin. And then one over there. Aw, epic. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. We're going down to the prison. We're gonna do the prison real quick. I want to see how that prison looks. It covered in red argent energy. And what was she talking about? The Earth would have survived. You were gonna use us to fuel the energy. How would we have survived? That's not living. Alright, let's head down to this prison. I want to see what it looks like in there. We have plenty of time since that level wasn't that long. Oh. Man, if only that could use that. Oh. I want to know what that demon is. Down into the Repertorium we go. Well, blue lights down here still. Yeah, nothing down here really changed. Oh! I'll admit, I like using the, Where'd he go? So the prison down here is still blue. Kind of a shame. I wanted to see it red like up there.
This is the Resistance Network, broadcasting live from inside the Arctic safe zone. There was a Slayer sighting on Phobos. Eyewitness reports say that he was spotted inside a command center and then proceeded to fight his way through the mortally challenged and onto the deck of the BFG-10K. this can't be confirmed, but many believe it was the Slayer himself who destroyed Mars in an attempt to stop the challenged from further advancing their position on Earth. We will post more information as it comes in. This is an ARC broadcast.
Oh, red. Is the portal gonna be red? It is. Nice. Trasnabad. Alright, well. Oh, there's that. She didn't know I had the Crucible. Haha. But that's going to go ahead and end it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a bit of a shorter episode. And it was really only one fight, the boss fight. I'm also sorry if you got tired of hearing my voice reading all those, you know, codex entries. I'm curious to how to get to whatever this secret is up here. Because I got the one down there, however, that's a cheat code up there too, so I don't know how I would go about getting that. Looks like I can get to it from over here? I don't know, there's probably some way I can get to it. Gorgoth. There has to be a panel somewhere. Yeah, because I can't get enough height off that. Anyway. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've got quite a few points. I'll do those in the next video, though. So go ahead and drop a like if you did. If you didn't like it, I mean, my voice isn't the best, so I don't blame you. But at least tell me why you didn't like it, whether it be, you know, my voice or whatever. I still don't see how I'd get up there, unless I'd go for that. I'll figure it out next time. So, I try to have a video go up 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. So for that, I hope you're subscribed. So till then, this is Draconic Afterlife, heading back to the grave.